Քինած սթրիմը Քին Օրժայսոր obnovleniyo-ը էլ է
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Just joining us, we are already underway. Pedri, that's a shade optimistic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out to the left flank. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Rummenigge. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rummenigge. Platini. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
This is the time you need that pace.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Triol. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's clever. And through to the goalkeeper. To go back. Here's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Maldini. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Torres. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Pedri. Rummenigge. Driving on and making good progress. Look at the space here.
Penal.
Oh, now this is
Yeah,
interesting,
penal.
and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes.
Orange.
Spot chosen, spot hit.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply. Yeah, climbs up big. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Really well taken goal. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. Pedri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Done delicately. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pirlo wins the duel this time.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of
He's
space.
got full. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Great defending, strong and determined. That should get the job done. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Romero did well to step in there. That was more than
Adamlar
necessary.
beşinci
He's
bastı.
through here. Decent hit! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes
Fernando
on
Torres.
both sides, actually.
Number 8.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Number 24.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides.
And he's had a hit!
Mohamed Salah.
It's a lovely
Coming
neat
on
pass.
the field. Number 13.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 22. Stoichkov. Number 10. Vinicius Junior. Number
Hernandez.
21. Messi. Substitutions
You can
taking
never be
place.
short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pedri chasing after it. Stoichkov. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Stoichkov. Nedved. Collier. Real chance here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Suarez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Pedri. Coming on the field is number 25. Bellingham. Substitution.
No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! Just not quite happening
Abris
for him just
harcan,
now.
abris.
They're just
evet.
lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Nice control. He's looking to set free a runner.
Արալավ գոլի
It's
ինչ
deflected behind
գնաց։
for a corner.
All the big
Բարավ
boys are set for
ախպերը
this. It's
փոխադարձ
like land of the
ախպերը։
giants in there.
Hernandez clears it away. Well played.
Խլե
Stopped
կարես։
out the danger.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
It's Stoichkov. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red.
Всё, ага, սա իմ ակաունտը կտամ կբզբզած, մեջը
Well, Jim, there's
գազան
only one reason he
սաստավա։
would be sent off there.
PlayStation-ի։
Is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Stoichkov!
Դες գիտե։
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
For the
Ամոթ
keeper to get down to
չկարողա։
that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great
Ուտելու եմ
goalkeeping.
ասա։
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. Rummenigge. We are into overtime.
Բրազում ենք
Cut
շատ։
short. Messi providing an outlet
Հա,
on that
բայց
flank.
մարդու չտասեն գերետի։
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great
Ого, shot
positioning,
love-ներ։
so good from him.
He can run onto that. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Նիչանեված չի։
Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing.
Ուժեղ էր,
Both
ձրի
sides,
թմով
as it
ուժեղ
turns out,
խաղացել։
unable to be separated.
Երկու պենալ խփում են սա։ Հազար 666-րդ տեղ։ Անգեր PS Plus պետք չի էսի on-line խաղալու համար։ 8-րդ տեղ էր օրոյսի կարիճը ջոգում եք։ Ու ձրի սաստավով է, սենց խաղցողներին հարգում եմ։ Բարև ախպերս, լավ ես անում։ Քեզ էլ ախպեր ջան։ Really love it in this. Let them know when you know.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. Pirlo has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, great chance!
Obżanlara boty, tak jest.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendes clears it away. And it's Nedved.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So, third quarter of the game. A decent clearance. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Van Basten driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. David Villa, Pirlo. Griezmann might just make this. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Osimhen. Now the finish! Goal! Monaco! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Osimhen. Dembele. Dembele's up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Van Basten. He evidently loves the contest. Monaco upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nuno Mendes. And it's Walker. There's the crossfield ball. Some resolute defending there. Nuno Mendes. He's gone forward. To Walker. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. David Villa.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kyle Walker. Davids. And Mendes. And Hakimi. Strong running down that left flank. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernandez. Interesting ball.
Vamos ter minuto de
Dembele.
compensação.
Soldaja Knight.
Crossed in once more. Oh, well played, well played.
Ala Hansen
And the first half is done.
kapışacaksın.
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham contacto visual ou físico com elas durante todos os momentos.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Osimhen! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Արմայը գնդակ բայ 5 տիտակա։
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Well, there's the clearance. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Good pressure, determined, intense. No, again there's no way through. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Turan. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Ինչ ասացի
That was a brilliant save.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ronaldinho plays it short. That's going to go a long way. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Ronaldinho. That's it!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe! Khan can pick that up. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Platini. Van Basten. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Արա լավ դուրս էր
Van
արա։
Basten finds himself offside. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nedved. Rummenigge. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Triol. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Triol cuts it out. Platini. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no joy this time.
Monaco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's being shifted off it. Platini.
Ora չի անում մի ասանի
Can he get it
պաս։
through? And it's Griezmann.
Look, it's a run defence is like, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that should get the job done. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Սա վոլեջ գյադա։
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Fiddles it through.
Արա ում ես տալի այ հայվանի ցավ։
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Ախպերս այս էջով ոչ մեկի ես պարկուսկա չեմ ունում։
Número 9, número 22, número 10, Pirlo, número 5, Puyol. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11, número 20, Schneider,
Rijkaard.
número 18, Neymar, número 13.
Oh, he had to make that,
Está a
and he
acontecer uma
did make it.
substituição.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Perdão,
How many
cara.
more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
That's that, the end.
Zakets ver.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both
the sense
sides
that they have
produced
as well,
a
so.
genuine...
Լավ չի, մի հատ գրվել ենք, մի հատ նիչ է։ Ախպերս մի խաղում ես, դու թա դիվիզիոն խաղամ ես։ Հա, բացի, բրատ։ Zakets արա գեշ։ Մի խաղանք ու всё, բայց։ Հեսա եկա միջև դու դզրտես։
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kimmich. Olise! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Nedved. That has been slung wide. Rocks it forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nedved, it's Nedved! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vedito.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick up. Messi! Gets good distance on it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. A searching ball that into space. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland. Rijkaard. Now they can break here. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. And here's Platini. Hits one! And they've got rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gravenberg. And it's Pirlo. Half an hour played now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he's done it! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nedved. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pirlo. Rummenigge chasing after it. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Rafinha.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. That is some save from Khan. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that has put paid to that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini. Rummenigge. Kimmich. Gravenberg. He's through here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Real chance, great chance! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good, they have breathing space.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! It's net! It's their second corner of the game. Opts to shot a goal! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp, pinches it off him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, look at the space here. So
The
we've reached
attendance
the
for
hour
this
mark.
match was 72,306.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. And the shot!
Արա Ռոնալդիքս արա։
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance.
Substitution on the
What a
field.
chance.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Mbappe.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's well seen too. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Nedved. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Rijkaard simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
So, third corner of the game. And he's gone back. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
People.
Hernandez. Kimmich. Hernandez. Thuram makes the interception. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Interesting goal. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? They've done it! Over the hills and far away!
After
No catching
75
them now!
minutes is number
That
14.
is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Gravenberch. Coming on the field is
It's become a case of
number
men against
9,
boys.
Bellingham.
Lewandowski! Keeper always had the measure of that. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a ball he's in here! There's the shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gabriel Jesus. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great hit! And he lines up a cross. He's got two! And somehow he kept it out. Corner number 4 coming up here. Shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. And it's Nedved. Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away.
Ընկերասել դիվիզիոն պետք է խաղամ։
The pass is intercepted.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. Five minutes to add. Platini in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. The less said about that pass, the better. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Abi
And
sağ
time is
atacağım.
up. Well, that was a tale of two
Sovjet
very
Divizion'dan
different
ki
teams.
Azarin
One
Nav
driven,
Herling.
ruthless, prolific.
Herling
The other
yapıp
quite the
Herling.
opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very
Hakikaten
accurate
ters
reflection of
komedi.
what we saw.
Fellow attendees, this
Orayı çangelli hazırlayın ha. Uçağır hiç sonra. Duel Akbercan. Արա էլի մորցական ավառոյին բերեմ։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, they can break here. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Pirlo. Very nicely done. And it's Rijkaard. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Արախիեմ ես
Great
պաշտպանում
ball, and
դրիբլինգ։
Martinez! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Martinez.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kunde gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. And the shot! Really well taken goal.
Gol ha, îngerez, ce fixie.
Through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And now the breakaway. Platini. Cross into the box.
Pedrik.
Surely now they are
Ah.
well and truly out of sight.
Net moment ha.
Panache and passion. This a man full of it all. Clinical. Just
Thank you,
clinical.
bro.
What
Thank
a game
you.
this is turning out to be for him.
This is
I
frightening
cannot touch
football.
the
He
gamepad,
has increased
if
defensive
you
fear
agree.
on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had it taken off him, looking for the run. Oh, good spread. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, he's Martinez! Can he get it through? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good read, needed to be. Good-looking ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kimmich. Nedved. Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the pass is intercepted. Triol.
Ronaldi kara.
Pavard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has put paid to that. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard.
Foram indicados 2
Nice
minutos de
control.
compensação.
Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, it's Pirlo. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Neymar. Barcelona finding their path. There's the hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Platini, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! And yes,
Mbappe.
it's there! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a... It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's a key interception. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. Oh, he's burst through. Cristiano
Oh.
Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
He's gone backward here. Has a go! Oh, another save. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Now, the less said about that pass, the better.
Mbappe.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pirlo, always onto this. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to get it clear. Platini. Pavard cuts out the pass. Chance here to counter. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nedved. And they can counter here. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's played him through. He's got the shot away! And it's come back out to him.
Oh.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. It's Neymar!
Neymarcito.
It's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved. Platini. He has found the way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. Hits one! Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Platini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Neymar. No way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Rijkaard should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
So, third corner of the game. He chance! And one more try! Irwin. Neymar. Mbappe. David Villa. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Nedved. Koundé concedes a free kick for that.
Avelito.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. Platini. Pirlo. And it's Belletti. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Kimmich. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back.
That's good pressure. He gave him no other choice.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Ha, все, անգերս ավիս, հեսա միանգամից առաջին էպիկան է։ GG bro, thank you for game. Oh, but you play in Division 1. You are in top 4,000. Oh, I understand, I understand. Where are you from, bro? Sigaretas la portano morta. Egypt. I would be in Egypt one time. Egypt. Food killer. Հացասպանը։ Եջիպետ։ ասում շու լավ կնի կայել է տնավարի։ Աչենձի կարը չի դզում։ What I've so nuts.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see,
Hello,
we are all
everybody,
set.
and welcome
The
to
game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. And it's Pirlo. Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Ինչու շտոլ տվեց օրագի
He was
ժողովը։
quick to react. It's an errant pass.
Նա։
Gone behind for a goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nedved. Rumen has a goal! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Van Basten. Nedved. Nedved. Driving through the middle. And the shot!
Օրա, Պյոտր
That's
չէ։
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Great chance!
Հարիսովս չի լավ է տապուկը։
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cannavaro with the clearance. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge is looking to set free a runner. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were
Չէ։
several options in the box.
Տվը
to
գլուխը
pick
կիսել
out.
էին, ինչ որ ուղի ցնցում բաներ ստացա։ Ջահել վախտերը։
Rummenigge. Delicate chip through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Egypt upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
Ահի։
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Platini. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lobbed in behind. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply.
Գալեր, օրոբս ճիշտ դարավ։
And it's Van Basten. Rummenigge purring through the gear. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but
Bull.
they did very little with it. Could be danger
Oh.
here. Rijkaard. Nedved.
Բայց վերև է պահել է հանում
It's clear to see
արդարություն։
that he is not at all happy with that. And the shots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been
Կամնի
caught on it
վատ տղա
here.
չի, հա։
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here. Keeper's ball.
Առաջ ոտով էլ այտենց վատ է սպաս տալի։ Այ տա։
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rummenigge. Tries to cut back. Brilliantly cut out. No foul, says the referee. Nedved. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge goes steaming forward.
Սխալ
Rummenigge
արա
was
պաստվի։
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish?
Մեսիկո։
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Չէ, ընկեր։ Այս տային որ դիմանան կայֆոտ է։ Կուտեր։
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Platini. Van Basten. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Վատ չէ,
It's going to be
վատ
the
չէ։
final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals.
And a quick
two
reminder
between
today
them at
that these
half-time.
take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Egypt, number 12, Van Basten.
And the second half gets
Number
underway.
9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And it's
Coming
Nedved.
on the field, number 10, Jan Koller.
In with the challenge.
Number 20, Serge
Oh,
Gnabry.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Անձիպես դզում է, որ գործս ունենում տնից հելնելու ընկեր։ Անձրևային է։ Ալնում։
Rummenigge. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Սեր հանգստի սորներ է, սեր գործի չէ։
Rijkaard.
Դուս էր արա։
Here's Pirlo. Pirlo gets flagged offside.
Պետ չի կարելի։
Medved. It's played into space. That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Arla ve se
Early
duhale.
stages of the second half.
Ay
and
da.
still 2 between them. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. And it's Messi.
Golikina.
That's
That's
Thuram gets rid
Watching.
without sophistication.
Քնելուց։ Քնելուց հլա պրիատն է։
There's the crossfield ball. That could spell trouble.
Ուժո ես ասի սխալ խոսքից վրա։
Gnabry with the delivery.
Նավա կոլիկը չէր։
Last-ditch defending, but that'll
The
do.
attendance for this match was
They want to make the
80,113.
most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Ածախ եզրն է խտացրել։ Որ կոլիկ անի
Gnabry
ժավարի։
turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's intervened well there. Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Արի ինչ եմ անում
Gets his
արա։
pass away. Hullet
Այսի
providing
շատ
an
վատ էր,
outlet on
այսի
that flank.
կոլիկ անում է։
Now it's Messi. Tries a shot!
Ուֆ։
And that's caused a worry or two.
Ոչինչ։ Հաբերը հլը մերի վաղտը չի։ Արի շո դուշ եմ պասեր տալի։
Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! This time
Արա
surely!
կախեց վաղտը։
It's in! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Նաստալ, իհարկե։ Դարարա իրամ։ Ամշնալը։ Ալը պիտի ավտոբուս կողնենք։ Չթողենք ու շախմատներ ագծում։
Substitution for Egypt, number 25.
Both sides then taking this
Seedorf.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
4.
We have got ourselves a game
Coming on the
here.
field.
Արի ինչ ա։
They didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan
Number
could now well
21,
reward them with an equalizer.
Darwin Núñez. Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Platini. Rijkaard. Deftly done. Hits one!
Ara շատ
Ball's
լավ
run loose
մերում։
here. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on
Այդ
confidence.
գովազդը
Trying from that
թազա
short
է, հա։
distance, why not?
Հայկոլան դլը գովազդ է անում։
And it's Pirlo. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
Արա լավ սխալ է տարել էր արագոնը էսի մտնել։
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Costa Curta. Messi.
Ահա խի այդ ում իր մոտ։
And he's
Որ
falling
կողքի ասում ախի։
Egypt are level. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's shifting through the gears here and reclaimed it in a trice.
2 added minutes have
So,
been
a
indicated.
reprieve for the time being.
Օրո։
He's gone forward. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Դի խախտում անե, яրա։ Հələ ստենա, яր, այս ինչ թողել թողի, яրա։ 94-ի խփեց 2 րոպեր ավելցրը։
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Արա լավ, արա։
With great stealth.
Արա ինչ լոմ կվա։
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Those of you
what are you
making their
thinking?
way home on
Listen,
public
despite the
transportation
loss,
today,
they have to
please
take
watch the
something
screen
from
for
this. I
train
think the
departure
coach
times
will
from all
have
local
seen
major
things he
stations.
needs to work on. So
Աչը ու կրինգեր Բարսելոնա։ Արա լավ, արա։ Անկապենդը պետք է խախտե ախպեր։ Ասի կարող խլեմ կոնտր բռնստեմ ենե։ Ա ժադնստ ինչ բան է։ Կրում ենք արա 2-0 արա։ Չագուջեց գնացի։ Արախի ավտոբուս չկողի երկու մեկի վաղտ։ Թո տանջվեր էլի։ Նատուրի լոմ կեցարա։ Ադե ես իմ հա օպշիով թո հենում կրի։ Բայց պսժն ուժեղ է։ Ֆինալում կարող է ինտերը չձգի։ Արո լավ անցած խաղը գլխիցս չի հելնի այսօր օր, էդ ինչ արի։ Դելա երկրորդ գոլն ես պիտի խփեի։ Չմտավ կոնտր արեց գմփցրեց։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Platini gets a good foot in there.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Ernest. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Hey, Tanger.
And it's Baggio. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Platini touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Platini. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. He's got to shoot away! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No way through, so back it comes.
Լավներ, սիրում եմ սրանց գոլիկներ։
It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of
Կոնկրետ
moments.
սիրում եմ։
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Baggio. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pirlo. And here's Van Basten. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Out
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Դա չի քննարկվում։
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Pirlo. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No luck with that dink over the top.
Mercedes vermişim.
Fiddles it through. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Oh, shooting chance!
Pepsi Cola-ից էլ հաստատ
That's what you
Pepsi։
call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Pirlo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rummenigge. He could be in here. And it's Makalele. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game he's had a shot!
Շա, արա դե Baggio-ն ուրիշ տղա է, էլի։
It's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send
Գերջ
the
ձևի։
strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Այսօր ես դու ենք մարդ
That
չկային։
really was a thing of beauty.
Չաթ ու
Curled in
մասնացել։
effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Rummenigge!
Rummenigge։
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone backward here. It's Baggio!
Օրալի հատել է շուշին։
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the hit!
That's a too great.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, third corner of the game.
Makelele será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Cruyff.
Bu yolun
Barcelona
bastı.
are looking to go forward now. Played back in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
No.
It didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Pirlo does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cruyff. Passes short and sharp.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got a side of goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Չանգեր երկու հատ է մնացը պրծնելու վրա է, այսա մի հատ է գոլ ուտեմ, վсё, մյուսը ուժը ներվային ցած եմ խաղալը։ Թևեսի էր վերջինը, դա մի հատիկը կա։ Ախպեր պարլամենտ սոհ եմ ծխում։ Չէ, այսօր պրոստը ինչ պատահի ծխում եմ։ Այսօր աշխը ստանալու մի երկու օր է մնացել։ Ջլոցիներն է։
Se Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet.
Սա հասնում է, արա պաշտպանողս դեբիլացած է։ Որ լավը խլեց, ասի չի
Really are
հասցնում։
showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Միշել ձա, Միշի ձանա։
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, they could be
Loveness.
caught out here. Turns and goes back. Great hit!
Արա դե բաջոս ուրիշա։
Really well taken goal.
Բարեկուն տաղեք ջան, բարեկուն
With
ձեզ։
that, he takes
Այն է որ
home the
մշտական
next ball.
սաստավը ոնց որ հավաքվում է։
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first
Ախպերյասը
goal seemed
վիժիվատ
to
եմ անում
just whet
ստե,
the appetite.
չիլնում։
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try
Նորմալ
and kill
տնեն
this off.
ծաբիդնի
And for me,
2-0-ից
it
հետո
looks
եկա
like they've
կրվա
just about done it.
95-ին 2 րոպե
That was
լավեցրե։
expertly dealt with. Rummenigge.
Աբրի Օլիվերդյան։
Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Rijkaard with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ահա։
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Habrá
stopped.
4 minutos de descuento.
Pirlo. It'll be a throw-in.
Ախպերտ ավելի լավ է շարժվում Սուարեսից 100 գլուխ։ Դե լավ, մալադյաց։ Ծափիկներ։ Օսման Դարվեշ։ Օսմանն է, Օսմանը։ It's Bebeto. Additional time. Այ Բեբետոն խաղ է հանի։ Որոնա ինչ ուժեղ է անգեր, գազանություն է Բեբետոն։ Հա Նեյմարին, բայց էլի բաջոն է գալու։ Ձրի ապերա։ Օրժո։ Սիմյա պիտի հիշեմ դնեմ, որ պրծնի ես խաղը։
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have
Hello,
too much
everybody,
riding on it,
and welcome
but
to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Driving on and making good progress. It's
Oğlum su köpeği.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Çünkü ya sիրում եմ այ որ բանը
That
ներ
was well played, well stopped.
մի հատ է ֆենոմենալ ֆինիշինգ ունենար օրը լավ բլիցներ
A
պետք
collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's tried one!
Oo.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Platini. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Bale. Bebeto, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge. Bebeto, in with the challenge. Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous.
Օրը Точно անգե, точно ապենց
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Interesting ball. And he's managed to get free.
Կպեց
He rises!
Ու
Oh, just
լավ
couldn't
էր,
turn it in.
լավ էր
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Ատակեյշն է խաղում Կարակ հետ ծխաղակ մի քիչ խաղա
Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. It's a sweet ball, that. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. It's run loose here.
Իրաննա
It'll be a
Tutara.
throw-in. Shapes to shoot.
Օրյո ջոգիկ
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Այսենց կարակեց աշկին
2 up now, and they are cruising. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Driving forward, and he's on his way. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio,
Yaraa պետք է խփե։
Mbappe, Bellingham.
Ղրգի ջրի լրիվ։
Well, played right into his path. Keeper's ball.
Վռոին հանել էր ուզում էր այն գնդակը խլեց, բայց շուտ գցեցի բանը էլի։ Աուդը շուտ գցեցի,
David
գվեցի։
Villa. Bale. The pressing's
Շով
intense
ինքը
and
ճիշտ
it's
էր
paid off.
հանեն առաջի ռեսը։ Դու չէր հաշվարկել
Platini.
կարա տենց բաներ
Platini
կատարվի։
going face to face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he's Rummenigge!
Օհո։
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Դոշով արա։ Ուզում պաստա։
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it, and they're quick to get it back. It looked as though that might lead to something
2
quite
added
promising,
minutes has
but
been
it
indicated.
turned out that that was not the case. Well-timed, excellent interception. David Villa. David Villa. Nice bit of trickery.
Նովու,
Oh, that was...
ճիշտ։
And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can
And now,
repeat their
I'd
first
just
half
like to
success
read out
with
our fan club
another
members
show
who
of
are
strength?
celebrating their birthdays today.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bebeto is herring after that one. Pirlo. What a throw in. And here's Baggio. And it's Cannavaro.
Իզուր արա։
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. Bale. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bale. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's some decent hits! So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
Attendance
risks.
for this match was 71,550.
Back into the middle.
Պաշտպանությունից ինձ պետք չի խաղալու։
Bebeto. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Triol calmly anticipates. Roberto Baggio. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That looks a good ball through. And the shot!
Oh, մխեց, արա հենված եմ խաղում որտեղ։
Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
Հենված
when you
եմ
surrender the
խաղում։
football.
Առաջա բայց դյադի վախտը չի вообще։ Այս խաղով դյադը չպետք է գա։
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Coming on the
Well, it's
field.
important they didn't get ahead of
Number
themselves and
5.
lose their discipline. This game plan could now well
Number
reward them
6.
with an equalizer.
Maradona. Substitution.
It's Van Basten!
Մարտան։
Oh, nearly. Maradona. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been
Ախպեր հա
halved,
օբշի
and
թույլ ցրել են, բայց
because of that, it
որ
seems to
սուպեր
have
սաբ եմ տվել։
developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's
Մեկ
going to
մեկ
be very
բան
interesting to
անում
see
էլի։
how they can take it on from
Իրա
here.
տեղը զգացնել
Maldini
տալիս է։
cuts it out,
Զամեն վայվա։
and it's Pirlo. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ոնց որ դու էլ ասել էր այն վաղ որ սուպեր
Could be
սապան։
danger here. Big shot, David Villa! And again,
Օրը լավ է մտավ
he
արա։
has done it!
Լավ է
A
մտավ։
planetary goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just
Արի
don't
արի
give up on anything.
ավտոբուսի շոֆերներին կողեն փիթի տակ։
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So
David
time
Villa.
for changes on
Number
both
4.
sides actually.
Bellingham.
So the lead
Coming
now
on the
is
field.
2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're
Number
not going to see any
23,
complacency after that.
Junior. Substitution in progress.
Նսկրվելուց եմ մենակ կոլերին կողում ախպեր։
And he's
Օրո։
hit the
Հլը
woodwork.
ջորդուկ ինչ սամ թվաղ ծուրար է թնդրոշերը ջորդուն։
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would
Ah,
have
but
been
that's a good
advised to
zicam, and
do
that's
that as
a
a
good
kid,
one,
and it's
Palmer
obviously
Ganga.
etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen get
Immer.
themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Ball
Joshua
driven
Kimmich.
towards the far post.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ախպետ, ախպետ։
Maradona with the foul. think we're just about done here. Szoboszlai.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kante with the clearance. And the keeper's got it again. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bale.
Oh.
And that's that.
Rada ճիշտ է էլի
What a game,
ավտոբուսը
what a
տան
show.
վախտերը։
Both sides
Naturally
robustly going
ճիշտ
about
է։
their business, and that has turned it into quite a...
Այսօր է երկրորդ դիվիզիոնների է շատ տալի։ Լեգիոն Սակա միջավ ինքը կդզի։ Ստո եկանք։ Մալադեց ախպերս, ապրիս։ Անգեր այդ խոսքի, որ այդտենց նայում ես, ես կարող եմ սարքեմ ինն էլ մի այդքան դնում, եթե սաղին խոսքի դնեմ քառակուսիով դիֆոլթով զարգստեմ այդան։ Այդ ում է պետք։ That's the defending լցի հարցակող անբան։ Անկա բամր լինի։
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge, Rijkaard.
That's fair, Nedvedinho.
And here's Nedved.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot's on here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course.
Որտեղ
There was
մարտական
ever any
դիրքով
doubt
չեմ խաղում
as to this
դրանից
man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case.
Për Beckenbauer-ին ոնց ուզես կզարգացնես, ԱՊԶ, ՕՊԶ, ՑՊԶ.
It's Van Basten. Shevchenko got a shot away.
Got a shot away.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ինչ ես ուզում այդ է։ Ինչ ես դզում։
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Հլստ է, նայեք ինչ է լավ, կախեց ու կայնա, վետում է դիառանկյուն է անում, վсё, գոլը պատրաստ է,
Distance on that.
խփի, սկրիպտ միացավ,
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Back to passing here, really easy on the eye. It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No joy this time. Nedved. And it's Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet.
Wow, look who's involved.
Platini has been caught there, it's a foul.
Në Pirlo-ի գայդա է էլի իներ, եթե Pirlo-ի պես կարած զարգացնես
There's
մեզ,
not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It is another opportunity from a set. He's tried one! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that?
Պրոստը այդ վաղտ ես բան եմ սիրում, մի հատ դու եթե ԱՊԶ ես խաղում, ասում ԱՊԶ quick ես խաղում, մի հատ էլ Ոսկի յակրի մակրի այն մի ՕՊԶ-ն պետք է էլի, դանդաղ էլի արա դանդաղ ավուշան
Player who
ֆղում
needs no
ես
introduction. Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Great chance!
Արա Ռումինիգեն սամասվալ անում
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it
Arm
look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Ռայկարդը ընկեր, անձի առանց ծիլ Ռայկարդը ավելի է դզում ախպեր, քան բանը, Վիեյրան, ես Վիեյրա է ունեմ PlayStation-ի ակոնտներ, բայց ավելի լավն է, ատակեքին էթում է, Destroyer-ն էլ է էթում ատակեքին, իսկ էսի սենց իրա ձևի, էսի լավ չէ լավ, մկրոտ էր անում խինք հորը,
Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Bum şakalaka.
Two sides separated by the game's only
Yes.
breakthrough moment to this point.
Yes.
1-0 the score.
Ravna.
Platini. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ռայկարտեսի
Here's
դիստրոյերա։
Messi. Griezmann. No way through. He's through here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Անգերես անցածը ոնց արա չբացի
Cannavaro.
գոլի տեք ունենայի ամենալավ գոլից չմանը
He's picked his way through.
լստե
This is a great position. And Messi!
բախտերը այսօր է թե մի քիչ ինչ տանգա խփեն
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
And now
And
I'd
that is
just
the
like
state
to
of it
read
at
out
the
our
break.
fan club
1-0.
members who are celebrating their
Yes,
birthdays.
but-
Reflections on the first half.
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He rises!
մխրտե
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really
Messi.
shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt
ախպեր են
with at
կապուտ
source.
Արգենտինայի ֆորմովն է Են մեր հովո հետ խաղցել ես իմ ինքը ունի ամենալավ Մեսին էդի է ես կարծում եմ
Bastoni promptly onto that.
90 քանի
That is
ֆիզիկալ
that.
կոնտակտ
Now the
ունի
breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quality ball. Oh, super
ու
ball.
ոնց որ կրեատիվ պլեյմեյքերը լա
Maldini
հարցակողն
defending
դնում
his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Shevchenko. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Այլա բուլդոգը
Quality
տանում է
deserted them when they really needed it.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is
Carlos
easily.
արա
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Պետք չանի яրա
Plenty of appeals, but the
Mierda,
referee is not
Shevchenko.
interested. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The attendance for this
Ah,
match
it's
was
like a nine, after the America.
29,514.
Xabi
Ու
Alonso
շոտ
will
ուշսնում
stand
ինգեր
firm and
պասերից ինչ
defend it.
զաջարջ կա
Griezmann. He could be in here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what has happened here? And through to the goalkeeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to
Who
whether to
says
stick or
Chala?
twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's gone for goal.
Սկանավառուն դիրքը կործել է որտեղ կոնտր բռներ դաժան է բռնում
And it's Roberto Carlos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit
Ալը
predictable.
չհասավ արա։
There's
Սամալյանը
much
բռնով
frustration as
կոլյան
to
էր
the lack of a
պետք է։
touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Coming on the
Չէ,
field.
չէ, էսի
is
չէ, էսի ես PlayStation-ի մեջ ունեմ։
22,
Էսի
Messi.
չէ, ախպեր, սա 3 հատ Messi պակ կար է։ Այ դրա մեջից էր։ Այ Neymar, բայց ես պետք է ապոզը խաղցնեմ։ Պալուբոմ Neymar-ը ավելի բան է։ Դրիբլինգային է։ Neymar, Bajito։ Էսի Արգենտինայի բան էր։ Այդ Մեսին Արգենտինայի պակ կար,
Have
դրան։
beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good pressure, determined, intense.
Քիսոն էր,
A
հա։
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Այդ
But
պապ է։
will they?
Դիվիզիոն ենք խոսում, հոչան սխալվելու հավայի։
Mike Snyder.
Ինը
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
դե հետ խաղում։
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Footballing with usually identifies with
Արելի
running
մորցել
room,
եմ
and we've just seen a
կանավարում
prime
դնում
example.
Հեսա հենց խաղը պրծավ
Roberto Carlos
առաջինը այդ
producing
եմ
a
անելու
good steal
ուշին։
there, showing a good level of alertness. And they can counter here. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he can clear it away. Mbappe. Mbappe. Right,
Միասա։
Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box.
There
That's
will be
where it
1
has to be.
minute added time.
And they've caught Reed.
Լավ մove։
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Հա նոր է
Fingernails
սկսե խաղալ
bitten to the
դունգեր։
quick, but they have
Բայց
got
դե
over
լավ
the
է,
line.
էլի։
Quite
A
a
quick
ride.
reminder today that smoking
Rummenigge
is
picking
only
up the
allowed
man
in
of the
areas
match
shown
award.
Լավ է, անգե,
No
երկրորդ
surprise
դիվիզիոն
there.
է խաղում ուժը։
How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
Դարայրամ, Սալադին Չայրո, Կայրո, ըրը սաղ եգիպտացիքի հետ ակցում։ Կայնի, բայց աղբերս ես սենց անեմ լուչը։ Սենց դեպքերում։ Հա, ջոգի, աղբերս։ Ora չես ինչ արի։ Speed-ից պետք է հանանք մի քիչ։ Հələ։ Acceleration-ից մի հատ։ Մի հատը բանից։ Եղիմը։ Ես է աղբերը շուտ, դաժե կարող ավելի շուտ քեզնից։ Ես հիշում եմ Sony մեկնոցներ էին գեթում FIFA էր, PES էր, չեմ էլ հիշում 99 էր։ Բաներ, ճապոներն էր, բայց շատ լավն էր։ Այդ վաղ 2004-ը կար բանը կար, այն օթով, ոտով խփողներ, չէ, Evolution էր գրած, ինչ էր վրած։ Ռոմինիգել։ Այս է տարիներին չեմ հիշում ինչ բակ կար, ընկեր, բայց հիշում եմ Կարլոսին դնում էր ցենտրալնի հարձակվող, ու վсё ավիրում էր մենակով ապերը։ Կատակլիզմ էր լրիվ։ Ծուղիղ վազում էր, ոչ մեկ չէր հասնում։ Դարարիրամ, դարայրիրամ։ Օ, կոլիկը մտնելու է այսօր։ Default-ով զարգացրել է սաղը։ Չեմ հիշում ընկեր տենց բան։ Տոլի չեն արել, մեր վախտով պալիտ չեն արել էդի։ Մեր կոմպնոցներում էդի պալիտ չեն արել։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Արես ոնց է զամը պաղցնում էր Ռոմինիգեին։ Լավը մեր խչոն տեսավազից էտ ինչ ես անում, ամենը լավ հարձակվողն է։
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Iniesta. Quality ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the
Penal
shot!
չկար արա։
Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Creole going full tilt down the left. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Let's a look and place it forward. Pirlo. And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off
Ay,
second best.
taza Ruminigan saat kısmı.
Schneider.
Baş çam hanılı.
And here's Messi. Messi going face to face. He's going for goal.
Lavikna.
And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona just served up
Ah,
a
bir çivi
reminder
de
of how
mıtatım
good
at
they can be
gulitin
on the
hanın
break.
teçe
Remember this
bacere
player.
biçe hanın.
Nesta gathers from the goal kick.
Abra batsera
Great ball if he can get there.
bortanlısın.
That's really well played.
Liliamito.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been cleared. Busquets. And that's cause for mild irritation. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Van Basten. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake. He has gobbled up his 20th
Կավորմետանենց
goal.
քիլ տան ախպերս որ
It was a
բեսան
great finish. He
տարբերություն տա։
put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command.
Օրա դեմքին։
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very,
Ոսի
very good.
Ռունի
You can't
մունի
ask for
այտենց
much more
տիպի
than that.
ֆուտբոլիստներ կուզա։
Turns and shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. He could be in here. He's through. He's got the shot.
Արա եզի գլով։ Դա չկախ է, բայց դու
It wasn't his best.
Well, the correct
Ah,
option was
Blitz,
taken in the
ճիշտ է,
circumstances.
ճիշտ է,
The
սաղ
correct execution wasn't.
բլիցին էի
And he was
ապետք։
quick to react. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Oh, super find. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, the touch is just too thick.
Օ,
Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Interesting ball. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. It's Neymar!
Արա կարա
Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of
Agar
themselves.
pahelu
and lose
anim
their discipline.
jogelo
This
bani.
game plan could near well
Hop.
reward them with an equalizer.
Neymar attempts a clearance.
26
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very
Ո հին
watchable football
պակերից
match that has
գցեն
already
ախպերելի
provided
խոսքի
3 goals, both teams
ոնց
contributing
են բանի
plenty
մի
to
հատ
it.
պակ կար
And in
զերծերս
terms of
էլի
scoreline,
գցել
it is close to being perfectly balanced.
Հին
The
պակերից
game living
գցեն
up to
խոսքի
billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
էլի տենց
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Հոյնեսն
Well,
անձի
we've had
դուզում
plenty to
հոյնեսը
go at in that
սպա
first half,
վերջն
Peter, and it's
անգե
a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Pirlo. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Now
Ala
who's going to be
դանդա
first to this?
վայելի պալուբոմ
That's
ունի քիչ
really well
այսօր
manoeuvred. Ronaldinho. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand.
There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into
Ոսի
it.
ճարեց արա
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pinches it off him. Busquets. And he's being shifted.
Արա
off.
լավ արի սիշ դանդաղ օրո
We're in
սիշ
for an
դանդաղ
intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Որա լստենա յար այսինչ է լավ ինտերնետի հետ
They've done it!
Այն պահ պիտի խփեն Նեյմարով Որա սիշ դանդաղ արա
That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Որա երկու զիբիլ գրող հարեց արա սա խփեց
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Արա լր ինչքան առաջ հակցում արա գնդակը
7.559 espectadores.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Collar. Oh, super. Real chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it.
Ի արա
Action has been emphatic.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Ոնց է կախում է։
Messi. Lam is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Ինչ արագ է սրա պասերը, արա։
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. And here's the chance to counter. Collier. 75 minutes played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Eto. Collier. Well timed, excellent interception. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Ասի ամոթ կլինի ինգեր դաժնի չանը։ Վաջիտո։ Նատուրի ամոթ կլինի չանը։
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Ապա
dorsal
շատ կեղտոտ կապեր
Return to
այն։
their benches.
Լնայ ոնց է պայտակա։
Neymar. El dorsal 7. Eto. El dorsal 16.
And
Sergio
here's
Busquets.
Suarez.
El dorsal 22. Iniesta.
Roberto.
Serán sustituidos por
Արա ինչ ես անում, արա։
el dorsal 6. Villa.
Still anyone's
El
game this.
dorsal
One
15.
moment could decide it.
Well,
El
a goal
dorsal
either
15.
way at this stage would qualify
El
as a
dorsal
steal.
14. Xavi. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Barcelona
jugadores.
can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Suarez. That's good play.
Նա չի խլում, արա կայնում դեմը չի խլում։
Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Հացաբը։
He's had a shot.
Գև ձգի գև։
He's missed, but not by that far.
Կրում է յարա 2-0 լավ 2-2 արեց
And
խենթը։
they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, he's burst great hit.
Գոլասո։
That may just do it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Մի անգամ խերով է լավ գև ջոգիր, սենց բան չի էլ է։ Նատուրի չի էլ է սենց ման։ Թե մի անգամ էլ է վացորել է։ Բայց լայքերը ժողովուրդ լայքերը գմփուցրեք 15 հոգի նայմա 10 հատ լայք է սաղ։ Այս առիթով էս ֆանտաստիկ քամբեքի առիթով։
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they
Sure.
should find the necessary to
Hangist.
avoid a slip-up now.
Կայֆավա տարեք։ Լովա հետ է
And
կոն։
time is up.
Բայց սիրոք պետք է
So
կրենք
the
էլի։
winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
Անգե լավն է
They were
կանտեն
having none of
գազանա։
that.
Գևը սարա։
Perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have.
Հետ չես վաղդ գործ է տալուս քեզի կասեմ բարլուս դու մի մտածի։ Դժվար էր։ Երեք է, չէ, եկանք հասանք 1890, ասինք լավ դե մի հատ է խաղանք ու տվին պոլին։ Իջանք էլի 1850։ Կոլոնիժա կրագուջևատ։ Սիբանա։ Սերբա, Սլովակա, Սլովենա։ Էլի գազաններ են։ Այս էլ էր առաջի դիվիզիոնիստ էր։ Հավայ ապե։ Արի իմ դաշտում, հա, բա մի հատ հալավ տոշնյա։ Ցերեկով ասի չխաղանք, բայց դե։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
Veni
the
firma
footballing
yani.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And here's Van Basten, Roberto Baggio. Well, there's a
Roberto Baggio.
Very well sorted out. And here's Van Basten.
Ola Puyolov dribbling եմ անում, որ մեջքից գցեմ։
Now it's Neymar. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and they can counter here. Oh, that's well
But
done,
Xavi
really
didn't
robust.
get.
Bale. Shot could be
Սրա
on.
կապերն էլ է շատ վատ։
Could move up a gear here. Pirlo. Opts for safety. Chance here to counter. Gently done. Makalele calmly anticipates. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Nedved. Whistle's gone.
Լավնա։ Լրիվ։ Կոլիկի բարեկամներից է։
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's having a good look here.
Այ տենց խապ ստամ, արա, այ տենց։
Fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish and absolute joy. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance!
Պասներ
Now,
ճիշտ
who's
է։
going to be first to this? He is just caressing the
Պենալ։
ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Խաղը ընկեր,
So
խաղը,
this
էֆիրը
to
կայֆոտ
extend
է։
their lead.
Ճիշտ որոշում էր, մեջտեղ էլ էի ուզում, մի բան ենք անում։
The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Լուրջ սենց շուտ կպար գործերի ընկեր։ Լավ է։ Շատ լավ է դաժե ես կասեի։ Բայց Պիրլոյի գոլը մի հատ սթրիմը հետ կտամ կնայեմ։ Դե մի հատ կրում ենք, հելնում ենք 1009։ Շայի Ռոկի։ Իրան դրել է Ռոկի Բալբոայի տեղը։ May against the script. Հա, անգեր պայտակ ուզի գնդակ ես խլում, եկե ջոգից լրվցրեց։ Ոնսկի ատակա էսան, որ հեսա պետք է ֆուտբոլիստը հասնի մի հատ քառակուսի սխմելու գոլ մտնի, всё կտրտեց այդտե։ Կեղտոտ բաներ են անում։ Սի Նեյմարին խաղցրան։ Մետայա։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the
Այո,
footballing
անգեր
folk
էսի
in this
ոնց
part
որ
of the world.
ֆինալին է այսօրվա։
Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Այսի
The pre-match build-up has been
հարգեմ ես անել,
fantastic.
անկապ գնդակը ոնց
the
որ
game
տամ իրան։
itself. We have already started here. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's cut it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's
Այ սրա
also got that
կապերը
cool
վատ
head
չի։
that's required to pick a
Սրա
spot
հետ վատ
and
չի։
finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Well, nicely intercepted. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Օրը
So
բայց
good from-
գնաց։
Oh, such a clever touch.
Penal. Ora ոչ չէ։
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar, Hullet. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up.
Ուժեղ սաստավ է ուներ երեսին, երևում է որ լավ խաղացող է։
No goals as yet. Now it's Hullet.
Պատկատինյո։
Driven forward. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Pirlo in acres of space out wide. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Decent hit from there.
Այդ է ձախլի ֆուտբոլիստ вообще չունեմ թիմիս մեջ ախտեր։ Ձախլիկ բլից լինի։
That's been
Մի
intercepted.
շեղեք իրար, մի վարի տվեք ինգո։
Rijkaard. Pedri. Chance with a header. Goal!
Ոնց։ Մի կիլոմետր հեռավորությունից գլխով խփեց։
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been
Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Pirlo.
Կդրիած։
So, power or guile? What's it going to be? That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet, Mbappe, Ronaldinho. He's found a... Has a goal!
Օրակու։
Just not quite happy for
YouTuber,
it just now.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Ֆուշչինո։
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Van Basten is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Done delicately. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neymar. Always onto this. Ronaldinho. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got two.
Բայց այդ գոլը հավայի գոլ էր, արաշ, բրոս։ Այդտենց դանդաղ օթային ոնց գալա այդ հակրի։
Now it's Neymar. Nedved. Back in possession and ready to go again. That is good. It's Ronald.
Արա կարող է գիժեք դու կարա։
Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine
Că
drive.
Pirlo vrem ara preamă
The
ce
keeper could
sunt
have really
vot.
planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you...
Ronaldinho! Got to be quick to recover this. Strokes it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Van Basten too strong for his opponent there.
minutos de compensação.
Well
Άρα
seen.
δεν
Saw
μπορούσε
that
να
coming.
κάνουν.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Neymar. Nedved, who's on a run down the left wing. And that could set him on his way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Վեսպոյ ակամ։ Արա էլի եկանք վերջում էլի կրվում ենք ջոկում ենք։
Caros espectadores, a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança perdida. Pedimos aos pais da criança que veste uma t-shirt amarela e sapatilhas pretas,
And we're off
por
again.
favor, de se dirigirem às informações.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of
Adel
getting back into
Naish
the game,
lava
they can't
pass
afford to
vida.
slip up and concede another.
Sky
The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar. Pirlo looking to run onto it.
Արա
Decent
դելա
attempt, but
բարա։
not quite good enough.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Neymar
Անա
going face to
ինչքան
face
լավ է
with his
իր
great rival.
կապերը։
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He could be in here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nedved. No way through there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mbappe. Bout of passing here, really easy. Shapes to shoot! It's always been caught napping. That's good play. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is herring after that one. Neymar is onto this. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo. Some good persistent defending here. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Բաբանք ստե ուրիշ շանս չկա։
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O
So,
número
time for
9.
changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar. Número 10. Pirlo. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Well, it looked
Número
promising for a
11.
moment, but
Número
it came
15.
to nothing.
Número 17. Villa. Está a acontecer
Unrelenting,
uma substituição.
uncompromising pressure on him. Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ledjed. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Collier.
Արաջակեց, հա։
Platini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Thuram stands tall and stands strong.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Hullet. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. Thuram. Well, that looks a foul.
I
Yeah,
love
referee's
the
given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. France's free kick then. Chooses to go back.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Roberto Baggio.
Լավ,
He's been
էլի
caught on it here.
կոլյաձարա։
He's in. There's the shot. And it's in. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Այս եսակ պահելու է ձև չկա, որ 100% գնդակ է պահելու։
We have got changes here from
Número
both sides, in
14.
fact.
Vão dar os
This
seus
is
lugares
threatening to
a...
become a
Número
really good
21.
game.
Número 20.
Wriggles his way
Всё,
through.
գնաց։
Está a proceder-se a
It's
uma
Iniesta.
substituição.
Roberto Baggio.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Schneider.
What a
Օ, խորասի էտա հասավարա գժուկը։
And over the line. Fiddles it through.
Էսի ես եմ մեղավոր։
That was vital. And he's there to get it away. Works it forward. Tries to get it clear.
Ուժեղ էր ինքը, բայց
And
ներս
time is
չեն
up.
կա։
And there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another.
Արա լստե արելի չանք մոլորակի ծերը։ Չանենք մի հատ խաղանք, օգնա օբշի։ Chain point crossing. Ինչ անենք է խաղանք, թե չէ։ Չէ, այսօր հերիքա ժողովուրդ։ Այսօր այսքանը։ Դրանք տոփ հողի մեջ ով կա։ Equalizer 50 պլյուս։ Կոպու խաղթողներից վերևը սաղ պլեստ, 10-րորդը։ Diablo. Թամի կեսը բան չունի։ Լավ է մի հատ էլ ու վсё։ Ափսոս էր, հա։ Նատուր է։ Թուրքիե։ Արա այսեր մեր ախպերն արա, սրա հետ խաղցել ենք, հլո,
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Հայտի վեշտի մտնում ա չբանի վաղտ։
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Էֆիրներս մտնում ան, այնց նորմալ ապերա։
Bastoni has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. He steps in and that's the end of that. And here Dembele! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Հա, ինքնա։ Սաստավից ջոգ, այդ Նեյմարից ջոգի, որ ինքնա։
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. And here's Dembele.
Oh.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bebeto. Platini. Oh, it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Հարեսինչ պաստվեց կա։
Davids. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rummenigge. Schneider. assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still goalless.
Այս մասի մի հատ է խաղում, բայց էսի վերջին
Neither of these two
ռաունդը
want to come off second best. Davids. Platini. Rijkaard. Bebeto. Oh, it's Pirlo. And he's certainly on. And the header!
Ով այսօր դուց գլխով խփես Նայդերը։
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bastoni. Jordi Alba.
Այս լավ տեղ չկորցրենք։
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Platini. Now, what about a counter-attack? Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Platini in with the challenge. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Բացին կարա։
dogged defence on the other. It's Dembele!
Չոկի կրը չեր ուզում հաներ դուս
Triol
ինչքան
gets
վաղ
rid without
կսխմել է։
sophistication. Nice physical challenge. Rijkaard. Neatly clipped into space.
Արա
And the
չհասավ
ball is out of
ուզում։
play. Jordi Alba. And that is a little undercooked. Davids. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this an opportunity to pull level. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's Dembele! Oh,
Դեմբելե։
he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Bebeto. Pirlo. Schneider has found the net here, of course. Rummenigge. Rummenigge driving forwards. Pedri. Dembele. And here's Dembele. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet.
There will be
Oh,
one
Yeah.
added time.
Այնտու կարա։
Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their
Միուդար մի
moments.
գոլ,
There's been no
կայֆավար։
shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Hello,
Good back
everybody,
on the
and
first
please
45
join
minutes.
me in wishing a
Haven't
happy
played that
wedding
badly.
anniversary
Getting
for
caught
one of
again
our
on the
fan club
counter-attack
members.
is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, and he's through the middle. Dembele, it's Dembele! He's managed to get it all wrong.
Մեր կողմից
That was
հացախված
created because
աշտիս։
of good lively movement which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's good running with the ball. That looks a good ball through.
Դանդաղ։
The
Դանդաղ
movement is
չալամա։
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quality ball. Now it's Sneijder. He's found a way through.
Ուշ այդում։ Հա, չէ։
Marquinhos. And Bastoni. Davids. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Rivaldo. Now it's Rivaldo. Lovely feet. And he welcomes it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. Rivaldo. Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
The attendance
looking
for
a
this
whole
match
lot
was
more urgent now.
A lucky
72,306.
break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's neat.
Ծամծնում
That is
եմ, է։
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
He's shooting!
Որը լավ է։
That
Օթում է
is
չէ, որ
decidedly
ապնի
lacking.
մարի փոչեք եթե։
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Pirlo tries making a foray down the right. Oh,
Էրա,
smashing header.
պտպոյ է խտվում։
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Jordi Alba. Pedri. Aim forwards. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Rivaldo. Spread it left. Oh, that was vital. Sneijder with the clearance.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jordi Alba.
This is the time you need that pace.
Արա լավ հենց այդտե պետք է սխալվեր։
Driving on and making good Oh, he's been caught on real chance!
Ահա։
Goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Գեշտը
I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
մեռել եմ զամենը չամարը։ Ափսոս, արա, ափսոս, արա։ Հազար ափսոս։ You can win. You can win. I believe you.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Galatasaray surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equalizer that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Number 21.
Mbappe.
Number 23.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution in progress.
Arada միգ վատեցրա, միգ ասեցրա տենց։
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Հա, բայց դե նենցը կարար կրեր ենք։
Rijkaard.
Դու սարա։ Դու սարա։
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Հլուստ է։ Սոյսի կոնտրից կերանք։
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe, great hit!
Ooh.
And they've got rid.
Thank
And
you,
the
bro.
referee
Nice
brings it to a
game.
close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the
Դիա
want of
ձամեն
desire,
չարի
drive,
ենք
or
է ոչ
determination. No
որտեղ սաղ
complaints.
մերել են։
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please
Well,
join
neither
me.
side
It's happened, bro. It's happened. Всё, ախպերս, հա ափսոս, դե զամեն չարի վստահ է յանի որ չի խփի, բայց ընդ պայտակ մի հատ պիրլոն դաշտի մեջտեղը ողնաշարին գցեց։ Հելանք ժողովուրդ ջան։ Այսօր շուտենք, սկսը շուտը պրծնենք։ Վաղը կհանդիպենք։ Երևի թե ոնց կլինի։ Դե լավ եղեք։ Բարի գիշեր ձեզ։ Հա, վաղը Չեմպիոններ լիգա նայելու օր է, դրա համար եմ ասում, կարող է վաղը սթրիմ չլինի ախպեր։ Всё, դե լավ եղեք։